Okay, where you want to go? What the you want to do?
When he's not working on the dredge, Tony has a very successful gold claim to run, Paradise Hill. We got a rare tour of his pride and joy from the man himself.
You go halfway up that hill down there, everything that's green on the next hill here is ours too.
Tony's on some good ground, but he'll never say just how good. But up here, good ground doesn't mean the gold comes easy.
Because the is a mess. You look at the bank down there, what you have here is 30 to 40 feet of gravel, which is all paved. Then above that, we got 30, 40 feet of black muck. And what we do is, we put a lot of water behind it, we move that black dirt off, and then we got 40 feet to pay to pick it. But we're gonna around with this.
And on a gold mine, something always breaks. But if you're Tony Beets, you've got a backup plan.
This is a, what you call boneyard.
This junkyard doubles as Tony's parts store.
I like to buy equipment that's the same. One breaks down, you can steal a piece of the one and put it on the other. There's no electronics on the and whatever, so anybody can understand it.
But one thing on the claim that always has to keep going strong is Tony's 20-year-old trommel. Trommels have always been a huge headache for our gold miners.
It's coming out of this freaking trommel. Something's wrong.
But Tony's trommel is dialed in and has been for years.
Because what we have in that trommel is 6-inch baffles, so all the gravel that comes in gets lifted up and falls on rocks on rocks on rocks. That's what washes them.
Other wash plants use screen decks to vibrate the rocks, but a trommel rotates them.
We have very little troubles with this thing. Yeah, very little.
Tony is also fanatical about building just the right crew.
You cannot watch the parade and drive in it at the same time. You cannot do two things. You should have one or the other.
We'll go from there.
And his kids are at the core of his team. 3 of his 4 grown children work 12 hours a day on the mine.
Because Kevin takes a lot of weight off me. Kevin's starting to do mechanicking, welding. He does a lot of
Having Tony for a boss is a bit stressful at times.
Because he spread all the gravel over there, too. I don't know what the idea was with that.
He takes some pretty thick skin and a lot of get up and go.
Monica, same thing. She runs everything we got.
Being Tony's daughter and working for Tony are 2 completely different things. He doesn't actually favor his kids at work, but we've all earned our positions.
And then Mike runs nights.
He's stepping up to the plate pretty good.
He's kind of delegated as much work as possible to the kids so he could focus on overseeing everything else.
As for the rest of his crew,
well, as you see, it's all women, huh?
Tony's put together a strong team, including a few badass women.
Why not? They do the same job, just as good, if not better.
With only a 7-month gold mining season, Tony and his crew work long, hard hours.
We do this 7 days a week. I usually get out of bed 5:30, and in the evening, well, whatever it takes. Some nights I'm home at 9, but never before. As long as you enjoy what you're doing, it's not really a job.